there we go. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Let's see. There we go. I know how these works. Good. Not a huge fan of the designs of the swords. Shine is nice, but eh. Anyways, let's go. Oh, wait. How is the... Okay, not too bad. The textures here are pretty cool. Okay, let's go. We'll go ahead and go in order. Actually, we'll go in simple, medium, large. Okay, so there's no small. But I do want to put these in order with which. So I guess medium will go here. Then large will go here. 2-tier, tower, farm. 2-tier, tower, and then farm. That's better. Simple. You almost got squished, cow. These are pretty cool. Ninja Pond, welcome. How goes it? How you doing? Ooh, the chains and lanterns look pretty cool with this texture pack. Okay, so I'm still kind of experimenting with different add-ons. So yeah, it's gonna be the weekend after next weekend where I finally start a new world. Because next weekend is another cross-world stream featuring the new characters Tangle and Whisper, which I'm really excited for. So for these two streams this weekend, I figured I'd go ahead and showcase something similar to the castle one I did last time, but this time they're just craftable bases. And I am using a different shader slash texture pack. It's called Vibrant Realism, which pretty much just scales up vibrant visuals, but adds new design and stuff to you know, the game's tools, weapons, armors, the mobs, the food, yada yada. Pretty much everything. So it's kind of like a combination of a texture pack and a shader pack at the same time, so that's kind of cool. Ooh. Medium. Ooh, the bookshelves look kind of cool. Oh, that's creative. Large. You're gonna get squished, sheep. You're gonna get squished. You better move. There you go. Let's take a look and see. Creative idea for table and chairs. That's cool. Now there are 72 of these textures in total. Or of these bases, because there's I believe there's how many are there's like 12 different types, but there's 6 for each one. So yeah, I'll showcase half of them today and then the other half and tomorrow with another texture slash shader pack. 2-tier. Let's see. Oh, nice little loft area over here. Or living room area anyway. That's cool. So far, probably my favorite of this particular of the Acacia, whatever the heck you want to call it. So far, that one's my favorite of the Acacia houses. Acacia Tower. Macy's. Dang, nice big area over here. Up we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Actually, something I want to do for this one is probably place something down in front of my favorite build for the particular style. What should I do? Maybe a soul torch? No. Let's see. Ooh, maybe blue candles. So I'll need flint and steel. There it is. Okay, so far my favorite is that one. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, pretty wide. Acacia Farm. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Well, kind of. Makeshift well. It works. Food source over here. Nice. We'll close that. Okay, not too bad. I like the addition of food, though. Oh, there's 2 of them. For a survival house, though, I think I'm gonna give it to the 2-tier one. So I'll go ahead and place these candles down right here. Okay, that's my favorite of those ones. Okay, on to the next set of houses. Where they be? There we go. Small side. Oh, bunkers. Okay, let's see. Huh. Okay. Not the biggest fan of bunkers, but this kind of works. Okay, so this is satellite bunker. Kind of gives me NASA vibes almost. Underground bunker. Aren't they all underground technically? I feel like that's gonna clip into the other one. So let's move over a little bit. That should be fine. Underground bunker. Ooh, fancy. Cake. Oh, there's a lower level? Ooh, okay. Let's see what else there is here. You can put an enchantment table right there. That'd be pretty good. Bunk beds. That's one way to do it. Down we go. To underground. Okay, food storage area. Looks like battleship. Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground. And out we go. Abandoned house bunker. That should be good. Yeah. Reminds me of the abandoned village designs. Subspace, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing? Whoop. Ooh, there's a lower level. Bedroom. Another bedroom. Doing alright? Taking the day easy and an exciting start to your week. That's good to hear. Just chillax. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. This is indeed a bunker. We finished with the acacia houses. Now we're doing bunkers. So these are pretty cool. Yeah. I'm still experimenting with, add-ons. I don't want to spend too much money in the in the what's it called, the marketplace. So right now I'm just trying to limit how much I actually do. Of course, I watch content creators showcase these before I buy them. That way I know for sure I'll want to buy it. I feel like that's going to clip into the other one. Smart to not waste money, exactly. So thank you to those content creators who showcase these. And thank you to the people who actually make these, because they're pretty darn cool. I did see the trailer for Toy Story 5, yeah. And I watched, you know, every one up to 4, so might as well watch 5 as well, but again, it looks like they're keeping the whole Buzz being a knucklehead thing going on, which annoys the heck out of me. I don't know why they just decided to go with that in Toy Story 4 and then keep it. Like, dude, clearly the writers have not seen the original, you know, the first 3. Clearly, where's the button? And even if they did, I don't know why they decided to turn Buzz into Sonic Boom Knuckles. It annoys the heck out of me. Jeez. SMG. Alright, I'm stupid. Plushies, how goes it? Welcome. Bought and finished Pac-Man World 3 pack. Nice! Glad that went well. Buzz isn't such a knucklehead, going by the part of the trailer where he said, out of the car, Buzz, you don't think I can do it? Nice poncho. I remember that. Jeez. I'm not sure. Like, the fact that he brought his laser out when Woody came back, either he's just playing with him, or he still thinks that he's, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see the movie. But holy heck. It's worth buying a set of Sonic Superstars. Yeah, I gotta say, Sonic Superstars was kind of mid. The stages themselves were okay, but the bosses, you already know how I feel about the bosses. Holy heck, dude. No way. Okay, so I think that's all to this bunker. I checked in here, correct? Yeah, bunk beds. You think he was playing around? I hope so. Hopefully they actually turned him back to how he's supposed to be. Whoop. Okay, 2 more bunkers to go. Large satellite bunker. Where's the rest of them? There we go. Repack 2 is worth buying since it's on sale. If it's on sale, then go for it. Dang, big one. Well, it is large. Okay. That's a great way to make a satellite. We studying stars. Ooh, staircase down, okay. Or ladder. Along with the Sonic DLC. I saw the trailer for the DLC, but I don't have the game, so. What the? Is this left unfinished, or meh? Okay, room for food. I'm guessing this is, yeah, the bedroom. Bunk beds. And I think I saw a door over here. Did I not see a door over here somewhere? Oh, yes, I did. I've already been here. Oh, wait, so that's it? Okay, not too bad. Pretty cool. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of bunkers, but okay, secret base bunker. I don't think that'll clip. But just in case, I'll move over a few more blocks. Bleep. There we go. Little piggy gonna die. Now we're good. Secret base bunker. This don't look like no secret base. I mean, it kind of does, but... Okay, we get the spiral staircase. I always do prefer staircases over ladders. Yeah, ladders have more space. You know, give you more space, but I just think they look better with staircases. From what you got, it sounds very close to the original voice actor. I liked it when they respect VAs who... Yeah. Ooh. The Lily Frog, like the pad, yeah, the iPad thingy. That was kind of obvious, them being the main antagonist. Ooh, nice little enchantment room over here. Bunk bed area, cool. We go this way, we get... Ooh, wow, this place is big. Dang. Got the food storage. I guess digital map, I'm not sure. They got out the funny new kid again. I'm not sure. From me taking a wild guess, I'm guessing the story is gonna be Woody trying to get what's the new kid's name? Molly? Can't remember her name, but trying to get her to see that toys are more important than technology. Because from the trailer, it clearly looks like she gets, you know, glued to the screen in the same way everybody does to their phones and stuff. Cool, second level. Or half second level. Okay, so that's all there is to this one. And out of the ones I saw, out of the ones we did, out of the 6, let me see the top of this one. Does it have a satellite? More like a radio tower. I don't know. It's hard. Picking a favorite with these is a little tricky. I'm not sure I have a particular favorite. This one's really nice, though. This was the large satellite bunker, yeah? Let me take a look at this one again real quick. Oh, Bonnie. Where did Molly come from? Oh no, Molly is Andy's sister. That's where I got the name from. This one is kind of small in comparison. It gets the job done, though. I don't know. I'm not sure if I have a favorite here, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of bunkers. But given how this has a satellite on it, and I associate satellites with space, and this is larger than the other satellite bunker, I guess as a result of that, I'll give this one the win. Whee! Okay, next set of houses. Mushroom and dark oak. Okay, so these are like dark oak forest houses. These shouldn't take up... Actually, I shouldn't have to be too far, because... Here we go. Ooh. Small mushroom house. Just seems to be getting a lot of screen time more than the past films. It'd be cool if the character grow. The trauma with her first time. Yeah. That would be kind of nice. Her voice sounds a little different, though. Did they change voice actresses? Ooh, there's a little upstairs area. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. small. Actually, should I do the... I should do the mushroom houses back to back. Okay, it ain't touching. Good. I had to get a new voice for both potato heads, since, yeah, that kind of sucks. But they do sound very similar, which is nice. Wasn't that the same story with Toy Story 3 with Slinky? Looks susceptible to mob spawning. Kinda does. I wonder if any of these will have adequate lighting. I mean, a lot of them do. Okay, this one's pretty nice. Though I'm gonna have these 6 be, you know, one row instead of picking a favorite mushroom house and then a favorite oak house. Or dark oak. So let's see. Small, medium, large. Okay, those are in fact in order. Check out the small one. And small indeed. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. It's got a chimney as well. This thing's will pass away and they got his son to voice the role, yeah. I couldn't even tell the difference when I first saw it. That's how good it is. Okay, nice little cozy. Cozy little cottage. Oh, it's a loft. That's kind of cool. I can see you. Okay, pretty neat. Medium. Indeed. Okay. I kind of like how these all spawn on top of, you know, like a level up. That's kind of cool. Like in that house. That one over there. But you have so many of these to go through. Okay. Not bad. Got a king-sized bed. Or queen-sized. Whatever sized. I do actually... Okay, so some of the add-ons I got from the marketplace were indeed free. One of them was a furniture add-on, which gives you more, you know, actual furniture. Like, actual tables, chairs, benches and stuff. And yes, you can actually sit on them. Which is pretty cool. Large oak house. Ooh. I like the layout of this one. This one's pretty neat. Oh, that's cool. Guessing a little horse stable over here. Kind of. Not really. I like the roof on this one. Maybe those could have been windows, but let's see. Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. I wonder how this would have looked if it was actually closed off with a door right here instead. I think it's fine. Ooh, a back way. That's kind of cool. Up we go. Oh, it's another loft. Hello. And a balcony. Kind of. Kind of. Okay. Bench, little work area. Okay, I want to say so far this one's my favorite of the dark oaks. I came out the backside. Tall dark oak. Yeah, tall indeed. Take a look at the surround. I like the outside layout. Pretty cool. Let's see what we got. Tall chair. Not a staircase, but we have a ladder. Nice little cozy area up here. I think some of these shader packs really give off a lot of light, which is kind of cool. Guessing this is like for sewing. Kind of what it looks like anyway. Okay, not bad. Not too bad. But I think my favorite of the dark oaks is the large one. Hey, Biggie. I think that a large one is the winner. For me, anyway. Small desert houses. Well, desert houses in general. Small, medium. That's a hut. Large. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and swap these two out real quick. I'm gonna go under small, medium, large, desert tower, small. I'm actually gonna go ahead and plop this one right here. Warehouse, tower. That looks like a good order. Okay. Small desert house. Now the nice thing about this add-on, compared to the castle one, is that even after it's placed and built, you can cancel it if you want to. Versus with the castle add-on, once the little build fairies are building it, you literally can't deconstruct it. So wherever you put it, it's stuck there. So it would be nice if they updated it so it would have like an undo button or something. Okay, so small house. Confirm placement. Let's take a look-see. Just watch out for the cacti. There's a part of me that would like to see these kind of structures in like the villages that spawn in the world, you know, naturally. I think they can do with a little update design. Here's the bed. Not sure what that's supposed to be. But at the same time, I kind of get an idea. Nice balcony area. Ooh. I think that's supposed to be wood. Yeah. Makes a nice pattern on the floor, though. That's kind of neat. All houses usually... A good chunk of them do. Why did it get so dark there all of a sudden? That's bizarre. Okay. Next up. Medium. Ooh, this one's kind of cool looking. Again, just watch out for the cacti, and you'll be fine. Looks like a super teeny tiny castle almost. Little itsy bitsy. Again, the ladder. Okay, nice living room area. Ooh. Going up. Bedroom again. Balcony. What the? These ain't connecting. Then it's not that big a deal. Kind of samey though. Let's check out the large one. It doesn't look much larger than the last one. Guess we'll have to see what the interior looks like. Okay. I kind of like how the actual living room kind of leads to this little kitchen-esque hallway. That's kind of cool. What the? Okay. Thanks for the ladder, I guess. Oh wait, does this one not have a balcony? Oh. Hmm. No balcony for this one. It seems... I think that one's larger than this one. I think they got the naming scheme mixed up a little bit. Let me double check. No balcony? Huh, guess not. Alright. So far my favorites is the medium one. That's a nice purple hue. Okay, small desert hut. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, we gonna get up here. Oh, that's kind of cool. Bedroom off to the side here. I like that. Nice little kitchen area. Guess this is where you eat. Dang. That sunrise, though. Dang, it's kind of insane how much something like shaders and textures can really change Minecraft up. The sun is round. Dang, that ray tracing though. Close. Okay, this one's actually pretty cool. Not bad. He likes... Do I like it more than the medium one though? We'll have to see. Okay, this one is Desert Tower. I think visually, on the outside, this one looks pretty cool. You almost got squished. Little chicken. Forgot. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's kind of the same thing as the one we saw before this, the large one. Nice little comfy area here. Ooh, and out back. Dang, look at those textures. What the heck? Those look smooth AF. Okay, I always like an outback area. Feel like houses kind of need them. Up we go. Ooh, and a balcony. Does everybody get over to this one? No. Okay. I think this one's taken the cake so far. Oh, that's what I should have done instead. put a candle on a cake. Okay, time for the warehouse. Let us see. Oof. Ooh, nice painting. Okay, so nice living room up here. Spacious bedroom. No balcony though. this one's okay. But for me, it's a battle between this one and the medium one. Way back here. Let me take a look at the medium one again. Yep. Spacious. Bedroom. Nice big old balcony. This one's pretty good. But then this one over here. I like the entryway. Cozy area. Got an out back. Hello, sheep. Hello, piggy. Hello, animals in general. You know what? I'm gonna give it to this one. This one's really nice. Yoink. Okay, what comes after that? Okay, so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the halfway point would be the tree houses. And houses. Are these gonna look like in cities? Nice and tall. Wait. Library, large, small. Okay, let me cancel that real quick. Small will go right here. Oh wait, there's small and house? Okay, and then large and tower. Oh, crud. Okay, so there's no consistency here. We have a medium house with a small house. Then we got a large tower with a small tower, so we'll put this right here. And then the small and medium. Okay, we'll do that. So first up, small and tower. Jeez. Ooh, okay, that's cool looking. There's a part of me that wants to go into an actual, like, survival world, but start off in creative mode just to place some of these down in, like, the respected areas. All of these structures. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, this is the small one, quote unquote. Okay, storage area. Not necessarily an extra level. Okay, so it's very... pretty much just one level-esque. Doesn't look bad, though. The use of cherry wood actually kind of works. Now, this is the large one. Let's see how large it is. It's only slightly bigger. Mainly because it's elevated more. It is larger though. Looks pretty cool. I like the simplistic design. That's pretty neat. Yahoo! I saw a wandering traitor. What are you gonna trade? 10 emeralds from 1 dirt block. Okay, nice little dining area. Oh, this one actually has multiple levels, so that's cool. Guess this is like a storage area, almost. Decorative. Okay, and here's the bedroom. Okay, not too bad. Let's see what the other ones have to offer. Dang. That purple carpet on this texture pack looks pretty cool. Okay, now we have a library and house. Hold on. It's a floating in-house. Okay. Yeah, and from the outside you can totally see a lot of books in there. I think this one's pretty cool looking. It doesn't look the most structurally sound. But these are supposed to be able to float, right? Because they come from the end. That's kind of neat. And I think this is the only other level. Very open. Nice and spacious, though. Yo, this with freaking Prisma visuals would look really cool. Okay, small end house. Let's check this little thing out. Quote unquote. The bed is open. It kind of didn't have any guards there, didn't it? Jeez. Oh well. Okay, yeah, that is nice and small. Nice and small. Little guy. Oh, cool. Tinted windows. Nice study area here or whatever. I guess a balcony with a question mark. Okay, nice and simple. Sometimes less is more. I like the simplicity. Medium end house. That one's taller, but this one's wider. Yeah, holy heck. These particular houses with Prisma visuals would look so cool. Okay, let's see what we got. Nearly the same thing, honestly. Kind of samey. But I kind of like how this one's a little more spacious because it's wider. So far this one's winning. But we have one more to see. Floating end house. I think sunrise and sunset looks really cool. Outline. Ooh, big guy. Floating. Floating is right. This one looks like it has 3 levels to it. Pretty much all the other ones have just had either 1 or 2. Very clear entryway. Very nice. Bonk. Bonk. That's not dangerous at all. Okay. Nice, cute little small balcony here. Okay, not too bad. Table, chairs. Then here's the bedroom. This one isn't that bad, actually. This one's pretty nice. Do I like it better than that one, though? Let me take another gander at it. Again, nice spacious. It's nice and spacious. It's only got 2 levels, but I guess technically a 3rd level if you count this, but it just looks like a storage area. Dang, look at those reflections. What the hey? Ooh. That's pretty. Okay, so this one versus this one. A little more crowded. And it's got this right here, which I'm not a huge fan of. I feel like there was supposed to be glass windows here. Balcony. Balconies are always a plus. Jeez, that one is freakishly tall. I want to say this one takes the cake. I like how there's a little more depth to it. Okay, I'll give it to this one. Jeez, those really light the place up. Okay. Tree houses. Which are jungle houses, but they're up in trees, so tree house. Wow. That moon design, though. That's pretty cool looking. Okay, let's do it. Oh wait, am I in order? I guess a medium will be next. There's no large. Let's see. Underground. Hanging. Raised. Jungle house pair. Okay, small jungle house. Holy heck. These are cool. Tree houses are always cool. They're always fun. Let's see what we got. It's gonna have a balcony by default because it's a tree house. But this is pretty neat. This is pretty cool. Oh, that's one way to do a lamp. Hanging lamp. Here's the bed. Is there a second level by any chance? No, that's it. You know what? This is cool. This is cozy. I like this. Want to build a tree house so bad, but the jungle trees don't drop enough saplings. Yeah, that saplings. Yeah, I feel like they're a rare drop sometimes. Sometimes I'll have to go through like hundreds of actual leaf blocks just to get one sapling. Okay, this is medium jungle house. Wait, is that going to clip into it? Let's move it over a little. Yo, I'll bet if you place these correctly, you could combine the different tree houses to make like one big tree house. That would be dope. I might just try that at some point. Ooh. The hanging lanterns on the chains, though, are a really nice touch. Doodle-dee-doo-doo. Dang, this one looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. Oh, there's bamboo. That's a nice touch. Again with the ladders. Oh, cool. Oh, that's fancy. Want to get some out of a barrel? There you go. Oh, there's an upper level. But first, let's take a look-see. Wow, indeed. That's pretty cool. Putting these in the jungle will be a little tricky though, because they're really top heavy with trees. They're really gotta have a tree house as you live in an area without many trees in it. Aside from areas near rivers, and it's not even it's not the wildest range. I mean, I wanted a tree house pretty badly, but never really got around to doing it. Just the concept is cool. Just your own little getaway house. Beep 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 beep. Lots of books. Lots of storage. The bamboo in the pot's a nice touch. Okay, this one's pretty cool. I like how it kind of has two different stories. That's pretty neat. Next up, underground. How is this gonna work exactly? As in, is there an underground section? Or is this... Oh, no, and I think it's intended to be put underground. Oh, that's pretty neat. Nice little change. Let's see. Okay, this is a nice little spacious area. Here's the bedroom. Three stories. Watch your step. And then here's the main spot. I think the jungle logs look pretty darn cool with this texture pack on. Okay, not too bad. Ouch. Both the doors are facing the same way. That's kind of cool. Hanging jungle house. Is it going to be hanging from the tree? Like a tree swing? That doesn't seem safe. Looks cool, but probably not the safest way to make a tree house. Dang. Is it supposed to be a bridge? Practicality is kind of low on this one, but visually kind of cool. I like how they use the log to actually, they use a log as a bridge, but not really safe, and then it's hanging over here. If it falls off, you're kind of screwed. Yep, this entire thing is being supported by one branch right here. Which branches are pretty strong, but if there's any actual weight put into this thing, then it's probably going to snap off. It looks cool though. Visually and design-wise, pretty neat. But practicality? Not too sure about that. Especially given how you can almost fall off. Just right here. It looks pretty cool though. Visually pretty neat. Look at these trees. Okay, next up we have raised. Raised. Aren't these all raised up by a tree? Okay, I guess technically it's a tree house. Let's take a look at the surroundings. The bamboo's a nice touch. Alright, let's give it a look. Want to make sure those weren't sides I can go to. Okay. Nice kitchen area. Though, gotta be careful not to burn the tree. Luckily, in Minecraft, the only way you can actually catch something on fire is if you light it with flint and steel. If you use a fireplace, it won't actually spread, so that's nice. Okay, this one's pretty simple. Now let's check this one out. Jungle House Pear. Plop. Dang, that's a tall one. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. Oh, this is dope. Got a little swinging bench hanging from the treehouse. That's cool. That's definitely getting bonus points. Definitely. Like an outpost. That one actually kind of is. This house here, though. That's a big plus right there. That's cool. But up we go. Oh, and obviously if there's an upper level. This one's pretty cool. Oh look, you can get on the roof of this one if you wanted to. You got some free range with this one. And then here's the bed. Dang, nice little... This one... Okay, yeah, this one's cool. I like this one the best. Yeah, this one's definitely taking the cake. This one's cool. Me likes. Bleep. An animal got squished. A sheep. Poor little sheepy. Okay, but I do believe that is the halfway point. So let's see. Okay, let me think. Ooh, medieval. Oh, those are gonna be cool. I'm excited for those ones. You know, I'm a sucker for medieval themed stuff. I see nether stuff down there as well. Like that first witch in the Wizard of Oz. Actually, you're not too far off. Oh, hey. Okay, so yeah, halfway point right here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream here, and then tomorrow I'll showcase the rest of these. These have all been really cool so far. You can tell a lot of actual work went into these. If that... Oh man, you know what they say, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. If even one link starts to get weak, that's going to be a nasty fall. Okay, so it's being supported by that and that, but... yeah. Gotta be careful with that one. However, as usual before I head out, me has a funny video. This had me... Okay, I've never actually seen the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph. I haven't seen the sequel, I've only seen the first movie. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is how the actual scene plays out, or if it's combining two different movie scenes into one. But either way, this is... it's pretty funny. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is the cake? Probably in this area. There it is. Oh, wow. That's a fancy looking cake. First, let me see if I can even do that real quick. Yes, I can. So, plop, plop, and plop. Whoops. Jeez. Like I said, I actually haven't seen the sequel, so I'm not sure if that's how the scene actually goes. And the only real part that's edited is the scream that freaking girl does. But or if it's maybe two scenes combined into one. I'm not sure, but either way, it's freaking funny. Like, yeah, it's implied that the freaking bunny just pops or explodes or something, and then you have this traumatized little girl watching it. Thanks to Wreck-It Ralph. The kitty gets the milkshake, and the bunny gets the pancake. Jeez. And, okay, the worst part about that is they're both, like, sweet treats. And the more of those you eat, the more you really start to feel nauseous, especially with pancakes. Milkshakes, I can probably down more of those than I can pancakes, but oh man. Jeez. The fact that Sonic makes an appearance in those movies too is actually pretty cool. With his voice actor and all, Roger Craig Smith. Bleep bleep. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and call it a stream here now, so let me just make sure that I counted that correctly. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yes. Yeah, 72 structures in total. 12 different styles with 6 different, sizes for each. That's kind of insane. Well, what I'm going to do off stream is I'm actually going to go ahead and replace these all down so that... Wait a minute, does the moon have different phases? It looks less lit up than it did last time I saw it. Actually, no, it does. Of course it does. Even the Minecraft moon has different phases. That's kind of cool. That's really dope. Okay, but anywho's. Oh wow, you can still see the glow. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually replace that with a candlelit cake off stream after this. Because I say it takes the cake, therefore I think it should have cake. Quote unquote. But I'm going to call it a stream right here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for the second half of this add-on. And I'll be using a different shader / texture pack while I'm doing it as well. So thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. Until next time, have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night. Take care, everybody.